Shalom, family, Messiah Yahshua. Shalom to the worldwide YouTube and social media community. This is your beloved brother SHA'UL Yisrael coming back again with another Hebrew Israelite service announcement. Again, this is another Hebrew Israelite service announcement, and I'll be reading from the book of James, chapter 2, and starting at verse 14. James 2 and verse 14. Again, James 2 and verse 14, and I read, "What does it profit, my brethren, though a man say he has faith, and have not works? Can faith save him? If a brother or sister be naked, and destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto him, Depart in shalom, be you warmed and filled, notwithstanding you give them not those things which are needful to the body, what does it profit? Even so faith, if it hath not works, is dead being alone. Yes, a man may say, You have faith, and I have works. Show me your faith without your works, and I will show you my faith by my works. You believe that there is one Elohim. You do well. The devils also believe and tremble. But will you know, O vain man, that faith without works is dead? Was not Abraham our father justified by works when he had offered Isaac his son upon the altar? See you how faith wrought with his works. By works was faith made perfect. And the scripture was fulfilled, which saith, Abraham believed Elohim, and it was imputed unto him for righteousness, and he was called the friend of Elohim. You see then how that by faith You see then how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith only. Likewise also was not Rahab the harlot justified by works? Was not Rahab the harlot justified by works when she had received the messengers and sent them out another way? For as the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. I read that to say this, family. Whenever a request for assistance, support, and relief is put forth to you, please prayerfully consider it. And if you're able to do something, do something. Don't be inactive. Don't be passive concerning the needs and the support of a member or members of the body of Messiah Yahshua. Concerning the needs and the support of the members or member of the body of Messiah Yahshua, do something. If you're able to do something, then do it. Don't say good words and fair speeches thinking that that will be sufficient to meet that particular need of the body. I put forth these appeals for assistance and support for the body of Messiah Yahshua to prayerfully consider. And those who are able and will voluntarily commit to doing something, sending a donation. It's all well, but you should not respond to these requests for assistance and support by being inactive or passive. If you're able to support this ministry and your beloved brother, please support. Whether you send $1 or $1,000, please let your support be voluntary and without grudging or compulsion. For as the scripture says, if you have faith in Yahweh to meet the need of a particular member, if you're able to support. Don't be inactive. Don't be passive. Like I said, like I read in the scripture, if you observe your brother or sister have need, and you're able to meet that need, then meet that need according to your ability and your choice. Don't be grudging, and don't feel a sense of compulsion. For our Yahweh delights in those who give cheerfully. So whensoever I put forth a request for assistance and funding, please prayerfully consider it. If you cannot give without being grudging or compelled to give, then don't give. Pray. But those who purpose in their heart to give, and let your giving be cheerful, expecting from your reward for expressing and being an extension of Yahweh's love to that brother or sister to be reciprocated from Yahweh. So don't be passive. Don't be inactive concerning the needs of the body of Messiah Yahshua. If the love of Yahweh is perfected in you, then you cannot turn a blind eye or be indifferent and neglectful to the suffering and lack of any member of the body of Messiah Yahshua. If you have judged yourself as have been prospered naturally, see how you can use that prosperity to help those who are less fortunate among the body. They don't have to be right next to you, but if they of the same body of Messiah Yahshua, who seek to walk according to the same rule of faith as outlined in the Word of Yahweh, then see how you can help. A request for assistance has been put forth before the worldwide assembly. It's my expectation before the worldwide assembly of Yahweh for you to prayerfully consider. It's also an expectation that you remember your responsibility and your obligation to care for the body of Messiah Yahshua. So, family of Yahweh, don't be passive, don't be inactive concerning the needs of the body. Don't be passive or inactive concerning the needs of the body. But if you say you have faith in Yahweh, then show forth that faith by your actions, by your works, by first judging yourself as to your ability and level of resources that you can use to help. And if you're lacking, don't be ashamed not to give, but to pray. And when you are blessed with resources and funds and a request for assistance and relief come your way, then give as you purpose in your heart. Not grudgingly or out of compulsion, but give cheerfully. For our Yahweh delights in a cheerful giver. Remember, family, it is the obligation and responsibility of the family of Yahweh to support the household of faith. It is not the world's obligation to support the household of faith. So don't be inactive, don't be neglectful, don't be indifferent to the suffering members or member of the body of Messiah Yahshua. Remember, family, my Cash App, my PayPal, my information, whether you want to send by Western Union or MoneyGram, is in the description, whether on YouTube or on Spreaker. As you're able and able of our Yahweh, please send a donation. Please support as you're able, as you have purpose in your heart. Give. As you purpose in your heart, give to support this ministry, to support your beloved brother who's in dire need of basic necessities and supplies. And for those, judge yourself as to whether you can contribute maybe $10 a month or $10 every 2 weeks. However you so decide to do it, according to the level of your resources. Don't be self-centered, but be selfless. If the love of Yahweh has been perfected in you, then you will be observant of the needs of the body of Messiah Yahshua. Be mindful, it is written, if a man refuses to take care of his own house, even the household of faith, he has denied the faith and is worse than an infidel. So brothers, sisters, family of Yahweh, don't be inactive, don't be passive, but be a doer of the will of Yahweh. Be a doer of the will of Yahweh. O Yahweh, in the name of your beloved Son, Yahshua Ha MessiYAH, I thank you for giving your servant another opportunity to put forth this Hebrew Israelite service announcement. I beseech you, O Yahweh, that you both arouse and stir and loose people's hearts, particularly the hearts of those who believe in you, to action whenever they see a request for assistance and support put forth before social media, that they prayerfully consider, and if they judge themselves able, then they meet that need, not grudgingly or compulsion. I thank you, O Yahweh, for granting your servant opportunity to put forth this Hebrew Israelite service announcement before the worldwide assembly. I give you name, honor, glory, and praise. So be it. So be it. Shalom. Shalom.